So it has been exactly 1 year since I left high school, and I just kind of want to reflect on what has happened since I left high school, how having to leave high school early affected me, and all of that. This video is going to be different than my normal videos. It's going to be very serious, but I just want to be very open with you guys on just like things that have happened in my life, because I love talking about mental health and all that stuff, and I've definitely had my struggles this past year, and I just thought that it would be a great idea because it's been exactly a year since everything went down. I think it's a great idea for me to just share my experience so that some of you guys can relate and just hear my story. So, as a lot of you probably experienced, we had our weird last day of school where none of us really thought it was our last day and whatever, so none of us really got to say bye. And that's exactly what happened to me. I just thought, oh, yeah, we have 2 weeks off. I don't have to take my math test tomorrow. So I was really excited to have 2 weeks off, and I was like, during these next 2 weeks, I'm just going to work a lot and get a lot of money. But then my place of work also shut down, like, I think 4 days after we found out schools were shut down for 2 weeks, and so I just had 2 free weeks off, and I was like, okay, sick. Then as things time went on and COVID obviously got more serious, school got canceled and everything, and that just really took a toll on my mental health, because I had already decided at that point that I was taking a gap year, so I really was just so that's it. I'm just not going to be able to say bye to anyone, and next year I'm not even going to be able to meet anyone. So I was just in a really bad space because I was I'm going to be so lonely, and I didn't even get to say bye to so many people. And there's still one person that I really wish I could have said bye to. It's that one person that's in your class that you don't know close enough to have their phone number or anything, but they were a really good friend to you. Yeah, that's the person. So I doubt that they're watching this, but if you are watching this, bye. You were a great friend. Anyways, so I was just dealing with a lot of things there because I was just okay, this is the end. What the heck? That's not how things were supposed to happen. Anyways, I, kind of came to terms with it, and then I graduated. And right after I graduated, there was this kitten that I ended up rescuing from my local gas station, and I'm not going to go into the full details, but the kitten didn't make it, and it died in my arms, and I am truly such a cat person, and so I literally have never been more devastated in my life. I still cry I'm literally about to cry now. I cry about it almost at least once a week, and it's been almost a year since that happened. It died straight in my arms, and I've never experienced loss like that at all. And so I was devastated for a long time, but I guess luckily for me, a week later I got my wisdom teeth out, so that was able to kind of distract me from all the pain I was feeling emotionally, because I was busy with that. So after that happened, I had a good month of just kind of trying to get back up on my feet, and it was a month before all my friends were actually leaving to go to college, so I was trying to get into saying my goodbyes. I have a very small friend group. I only have 4 close friends, so don't worry, I was safe with COVID. I barely even saw them then, but I said my goodbyes, and then it was August, and I was very alone, I guess. Luckily for me, though, my place of employment did reopen around the time that everyone left for college. So I was able to, have something to busy me while I was literally straight up alone at home. I had no friends living at home. So I was working, and work was definitely way different this time around. I used to love working where I worked, but can you not? Oh, my cat's pooping. But when we reopened, a lot of people didn't come back because a lot of people either went to college or just didn't want to come back because they got a new job or whatever. And so I just kind of felt out of place there because a lot of the people that I was really close to didn't work there anymore. And the hours were really weird, and it wasn't good for me. And around my birthday's September 23rd, I started just like having this really weird anxiety like all the time, and it came out of nowhere. And basically, like, I have a fear of throwing up. I have extreme emetophobia, and it's strange because now when I'm on TikTok all the time, a lot of people have this, so I guess I'm not alone. But like, there's I don't know where to start, but like around my birthday I just started getting like these weird anxiety attacks, and I had never had anything like this before. Like, I've obviously, like, I think I've always had anxiety inside of me, because the longer I've had these attacks now, I realized, okay, I've had like past triggers before, but now it's like a full-on just like daily thing. So my anxiety just got really bad, and I'm still dealing with it pretty bad. But that really, really sucked. And basically, there was this day, it was like, I don't know, last week of September, where I was at work and they were talking about how we were gonna have to shut down again. And not even an hour after I heard that, I had a full-on anxiety attack at work and I had to be sent home. And I felt so embarrassed. And that was like one of my last shifts there too. Like, I had 2 more shifts after that, and then we were closed. So when we closed down again, I was back at doing nothing with my life. And I just, because of like this weird anxiety that I all of a sudden got, I could not get myself to apply to another job. Because, okay, basically I'm going to explain how my anxiety feels and how I believe it kind of started. So I was on the birth control pill for like a year, and the main bad symptom that it gave me was nausea all the time. And so I think the fact of that giving me nausea all the time kind of made my anxiety stemmed around emetophobia, which is also though kind of weird to me, because I literally have not thrown up since I was in 3rd grade. So that is like over 10 years ago. So I really don't know why I'm afraid of throwing up when I have an iron stomach. But I was nauseous all the time on the pill. So I decided to stop taking the pill, but it still hasn't changed my nausea. I'm still nauseous all the time. So every time I get anxious, I'm constantly just thinking, because, you know, anxiety can make your stomach feel weird. So then on my head, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. So I like literally could not go out in public at all, because every time I would leave my house, I'd freak out that I'm going to throw up for no reason. And I would stop eating sometimes because I just didn't want to throw up. And like, I just make sure I check everything that I'm eating to make sure I'm not going to get sick off of it. And it really sucks, because I'm already like very underweight. I've been underweight my whole life. I've never been able to gain weight, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, what's wrong with that? Well, I want to be able to be a healthy weight. Like, I've always just been in the low percentile. My doctor's like knows that it's like normal for me, but I just, the fact now that my anxiety affects the way that I eat makes it even worse for my weight, because I'm limiting what I eat. So obviously that's going to make me lose more weight, and I'm already way too low. So my physical health is also not doing good because of this. Can you not fight? So my physical health has also been not doing well at all because of this stupid anxiety that I have. And I tell myself every day, you have not thrown up since 3rd grade, you're not going to throw up now. But my head is like, but what if you do? Oh my God, what if you do? I don't know how to explain it, but it really just sucks. Like, it sucks the most when you know that your brain is being stupid, but you can't control it. So I decided to go to therapy. I think it was like the first week of December. I had my first ever therapy, and like, obviously I told her everything that was going on. And my therapist, I really like her as a person, but I really just don't think that she was the best fit for me, because I don't think she truly understands how I feel all the time, because I really just don't even know how to put it into words, this whole entire emetophobia thing. Like, it just sucks. I can't really hang out with my boyfriend normally anymore because I'm just thinking about throwing up all the time. Like, our hangouts are probably like 3 hours long on a good day now. And I used to see him like every day to every other day. And now I see him maybe twice a week because I physically cannot get myself to do it. I can't get myself to go to his house anymore. And so he has to come here, and I feel bad when he has to come here because sometimes he comes here and then I freak out that he has to leave, and he lives like almost 30 minutes away from me. So it's a horrible situation altogether. Like, in my mind, if I am not like within 5 feet of a bathroom, I freak out because I'm like, what if I have to throw up and I don't have a toilet? And my therapist was like, then just throw up. And I'm like, but I just can't. Like, it's just such a bad fear. I don't want to do it in front of anyone. I don't want to do it on my own either, obviously. But, like, I freak out whenever I'm around anyone because I'm so ashamed to throw up in front of someone if I have to. Which is dumb because I only put myself around people that I know would be fine if I did it. But my brain is like, nope, you can't do it, so you can't see anyone. So I guess that leads to the now, and I think that I am improving on that whole entire anxiety, throw up stuff that I've been dealing with, but also at the same time, I'm not. Like, I think about it still all the time, but I've been able to convince my brain more that it's stupid than feeding into it as much, but there's still moments that I just can't control it at all. Literally, what I just did, that little hiccup thing, would have freaked me out and I would have gone into a full panic attack like a few months ago, but at least I can deal with that now. And I currently am taking real estate classes, and I'm actually almost done. I have a week left, and then I take the licensing exam within the month, and then I'm on to normal work. And I am terrified because I have not worked basically since this whole entire anxiety has started, and I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to go out. Like, I still can't get myself to go out. The only times I can get myself to go out is literally to make Squishmallow videos, because somehow Squishmallows give me a sense of comfort. I don't know what it is. Just like, those are the things that I can get myself out of the house for. So that's why I continue to buy them. But honestly, I'm terrified, and I still feel like I should be in high school. I've still not gotten over that because I haven't moved on like a lot of people have. Like, a lot of people I know, most people I know, went to college and they have new friends, but I've still just like been home. I only have the same people, but I don't even see them anymore because they're all at college. They all have new friends, and I'm just here. So I still like get sad about everything getting lost. I don't know. I'm obviously mad that COVID happened, but also I feel like I'm a better person because of it, even though I physically feel like a horrible person because of my brain being stupid to me. I feel like to other people I have become a better person, and I don't know. I guess I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for COVID giving me some tough times because I haven't really had too many tough times before that. And I think it's good to have tough times because it helps you grow. And I think I definitely needed these moments to help me grow, because I was a different person, definitely a year ago, because I didn't realize how bad things could get. And now that I've experienced the bad, I think I can deal with everything just better, and the people better, and just helping others. And that's all I want to do. I hope that this video maybe just made some of you guys feel a sense of comfort, I guess, knowing that, you know, because I'm very bubbly in my videos, but this is me coming out and saying that most of the time I just don't feel great I have a vitamin D deficiency, so I think that kind of makes me feel nauseous. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to share my struggles with you guys so that you guys know that it is okay to feel bad, because I literally feel bad all the time. And, you know, sometimes you do have to fake it till you'll make it. A lot of times that I do feel good, I'm faking it, but it makes me feel good. So just hang in there. Things will hopefully get better. Even though things aren't completely better for me, I feel like I'm in a much better spot than I am when I was at my lowest. So just keep hanging in there. Find things that make you feel comfortable. That's huge. And remember to stay safe. And we'll get through this. And I love you guys.